Good morning, everyone. Well, today is going to be a very cold day. It's in the 30s, but it feels like it's in the 20s. So we are going to make some homemade chicken and dumplings. Now over here I've got a nice chicken in the cast iron kettle. And here we've got celery, garlic, onion, parsley, homegrown sage. The parsley's homemade also. And salt and pepper and homegrown thyme. Okay, let's get this together. The first thing we're going to do is add all of this to the broth. Now that's not going to be staying in there. When we debone the chicken, we will remove all of that and put a little fresh in. Pepper, salt, and just a little pinch of thyme. Okay guys, we're gonna put the lid on this and we're gonna let that cook for about 2 hours. When that's done, I'll be back. Okay y'all, it's been about an hour and we're getting a nice flavorful broth. Okay y'all, now I have got the chicken all deboned and I put it in here, and this will go into the refrigerator till I'm ready for it to use. So I've strained the broth, all the vegetables I put in it, I strained them out. Now I've got carrots and celery seed and onion that I'm gonna put in here, and that's just until, they're only gonna cook until they're tender. Okay y'all, now I've got this bouillon. It's not bouillon, it's chicken base, and it's got parsley in it. I put 2 good heaping tablespoons of that in my broth. Now what we're going to do, we're going to make the dumplings. Now I've got white whole wheat flour here. We're going to take 2 cups. Oh, Mr. Cooper's at it again. Let me go get him. Okay, y'all. We have got our broth done. The vegetables are tender. And what we have here, we're going to make the dumplings. We've got 2 cups of King Arthur white whole wheat flour. To that, we're going to add, maybe a half a teaspoon of salt. We are going to add a teaspoon of baking powder. And we're going to mix that up a little bit. Okay, now we're going to take Crisco, and you can use butter, you can use regular Crisco, but I prefer the butter flavor Crisco. And you're going to use, I don't know, about, it's not quite a half a cup, but more than a quarter. Put that in there. And we're going to cut that in to the flour. I love this tool. Makes cutting it in so much easier. You know, I remember my grandma, she used to use a fork to do it. Okay, that's about the right consistency there. Now we need some milk. And I'm just going to eyeball this. Let's start with that. Just roll it around. We want a good dough. Now you don't want to use buttermilk on this because I find if you use buttermilk, and I don't know why, but the dumplings tend to fall apart. And we don't want that. That's going to be about right. So we added maybe a half to 3/4 of a cup, but like I said, just add a little bit at a time until you get a good dough. I think I want more milk in that. Because we're going to be adding a little more flour when we're rolling it out. And we want this all to stick together. Maybe a little more. Okay, that is perfect. Now what we're going to do, we're going to set everything aside. We're going to take some more flour. And you don't need to be shy with the flour. Oh, what I do with it? There it is. Okay, y'all. Now what we're going to do, we're going to knead this a little bit. Okay, that looks good. That's getting to be about perfect. Okay, when I get this all ready to roll out, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, we're gonna roll these out. Now you could even use a cup to do this. You don't even have to have a rolling pin. You want to do it till it's good and flat. As soon as I'm done rolling this out, I'll be back for the sake of saving time. Okay, y'all. Now I'm going to generously flour this because that will help thicken the broth. Now what we're going to do, we're going to turn our broth back on to high, and we're going to get that to boiling. Now we're going to cut these. You can use a pizza cutter to cut it. You can use a fork, a knife. It doesn't matter. And they don't have to be exactly the same size either. And then we're just going to go this way. Let me try to get my arm out of the way. Now when this broth gets to boiling, I'm going to bring you back and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, y'all, our kettle is boiling. We're just going to loosen these up. I love this tool. It's so handy for everything. Okay, now y'all, all we're going to do is drop these down in one at a time. Until they are all placed in there. When I get that done, I will definitely be back. Okay, y'all, they are all in there. Oh, doesn't that look good? And what we're going to do, we're going to put the lid back on this. Hello, Mr. James.
Hello.
All right, I'm going to clean this mess up, and then I'll be back. But first, I want you to know that I'm going to let this cook about 20 minutes, and then we'll be back. Okay, y'all, this has been cooking about 20 minutes. Ooh, and that looks so good. But it's going to have to cook a little while longer. Now, oops. Carrot down. Oh, that tastes so good. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take that chicken that we deboned earlier, and we're going to put that down in there. And we're just going to let this simmer maybe another half an hour. And then we will bring Mr. James in for a taste test. I see leftovers in our future. And I see maybe a chicken biscuit casserole, maybe? All right, y'all. Doesn't that look beautiful? All right, y'all. We'll let that simmer a little longer, and then we'll be back. Okay, y'all. There's Mr. James's bowl of chicken and dumplings. Now, see how thick the broth got? Now, you're going to hear our sunny bubbles in the background. How is it? All right, y'all. My version of chicken and dumplings. If y'all's not subscribed to Pennington's Garden Life, come on over and subscribe. We're good people, and we make some pretty darn good food and make pretty good gardening videos. Have a blessed day.